I'm going to be honest. I wasn't looking forward to this podcast because the whole week was depressing sports-wise.
Let me just go through what the poem was. I'm not going to read it like I normally do.
I'll read it later. Yeah. But
Is it just me, or did Week 1 suck? The Colts were helpless without Andrew Luck, and the Texans could do nothing at all. The New York Giants couldn't move the ball. Penalties galore. Personal fouls, roughing the passer, ejections, and more. Did Lane throw a punch because I didn't see? It looked like Adams was wrong. The one wrong to me. The Jets were the Jets. No news there. Eric Berry went down with an Achilles tear. The Bengals looked awful. My God, were they bad. They had a worse day than the 49ers had. We'll finish with Palmer. His career looks done. Week 2 has got to be better than Week 1.
It
was
has
a
to be.
terrible week.
The Thursday night game was like the only good game.
No, that's not true.
Well, there was a few.
There were a couple, but like, it felt like they were exactly.
The Eagles-Redskins game, despite it being a 14-point game, was really good. It was really good.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, San Diego, Denver. I didn't watch.
I
was
watched
at the
until
Jets
the third.
travesty, so I didn't really watch any of the 1 o'clock games.
You were at the Jets game?
Yeah.
Were you there cheering them losing?
I was there because I was going for free, and I didn't care. And
I think all Jets games should be free.
Well, the Bills throw a hell of a tailgate. I will give them that.
They really do.
Over
Nobody
any
parties
New York
like
team.
Bills Mafia.
Yeah, Bills tailgate is amazing, and I love going out there. Even as going in enemy territory.
Were they?
Trust me, none of them were threatened by you. I don't think.
No.
You could have walked in
They were
there.
a lot
and they
more
probably
aggressive
would have
last
been
year.
like, sorry,
they just
man.
there's still people just yelling, whatever. But they were a lot more upset with us last year.
Oh,
they were a lot quieter after the game. But
were the Bills fans playing Dizzy Bat?
I didn't see any Dizzy Bat, and I didn't see any tables getting crushed,
You're on the
unfortunately.
wrong
But
side
I know
of the
it was
parking lot.
happening.
Yeah, you were just
I
on
know
the wrong
it was
side of the
happening.
parking lot.
I could feel it in the air.
But actually, Dan O'Shea and I might be going to the same Jets game later on in the season.
Jets-Panthers.
Panthers at Jets.
Really?
At MetLife on November 26th.
Yeah, that's going to be another shellacking that the Jets are going to take at the hands of the Panthers.
I can almost assure you I will not be at that game.
Well, I'm going because I got free tickets.
No, I understand the reason for going. I understand his reason for going. My only reason would be to see McCaffrey. Let me see this rookie.
Yeah,
that I haven't seen yet.
He doesn't look very good. We'll talk about him in maybe we'll talk about him.
He looked okay, but they're going to limit his snaps.
There was a lot. But that being said, there was a lot of really bad games and sloppy play all around.
Absolutely. We'll go through them right now. I have all the scores. Thursday night, Chiefs 42, Patriots 27.
Yeah,
we all took the L.
Patriots.
Yeah, we all took the L, and we're all fine with it.
Yeah, we all were very happy.
Okay with it.
With
Good.
getting that wrong.
I was really excited because I have Tyreek Hill in my Death Wish fantasy league.
Yeah, Kansas City looks like a force. Loss of Eric Berry could be a problem going forward.
That
defense.
defense
it's
is
deep.
still going to be.
It's deep, but he's so important though.
Kareem Hunt?
No, Houston.
Oh, if you ask me, just from week 1, Houston, I've completely changed my mind. Derek Carr's not the MVP. Justin Houston.
He had 3 consecutive plays in a row where he got in Brady's face and took him down or forced him to get rid of the ball really quick. It was like Brady did not want anything to do with Houston.
If Houston plays the same way he did, or even similar, there's no way he's not the MVP.
No.
No one.
I was surprised by a couple of people this week. Kareem Hunt being one of them. I mean, I knew he was good. I didn't know he had that.
He was going to be like that.
And we'll get to that because we're going to talk about our most improved player, or who impressed you the most, who surprised you the most, and who you think won the week. So, anyways, let's just get through these games. We'll talk about
Kansas City. Yay!
Yeah, Kansas City won.
Yay!
Bills 21, Jets 12.
Mm-hmm.
Falcons 23, Bears 17. That one,
that wasn't a bad game,
Bears put up a fight. That was
Mike Glenn's like, I'm making $14 million. I'm gonna earn it.
Yeah, Bears defense a lot better. I think a lot of people are sleeping on them. They're healthy and they got a couple of new playmakers. And oops.
We're all in the same room.
Oh man, yeah. So the Bears' defense does look much improved. The Bears' offense looked fine. Julio Jones, I was disappointed with.
Yeah, he could not break free. He needs to be able. He's one of the best on the field, and he was not playing like it.
Break free.
Again, week 1, Matt Ryan has never been great outside of the dome. Remember,
That's true.
mind that.
That's true.
And maybe the
starter.
field had something to do with it, because I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Soldier Field is one of the few places that's still actual grass.
Yeah. Also, going back to the Patriots game, they got turf installed in May. They're tearing it up and getting it reinstalled. They're getting new stuff because all the players are like, "Nah, this ain't cheaty enough."
Yeah. Did you see the meme of Belichick where he's got the scowl on his face and he's like, "I knew I shouldn't have let the Red Sox borrow the Apple iWatch."
That's great. That is great. But so far, the Patriots game was good for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Toward the end, it got kind of sucky.
Chicago, Atlanta, not terrible.
No, it's a 6. Chicago could have won that game had Howard caught that pass. That was a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a.
Which I have him on my fantasy team.
No, I was a little disappointed.
My fantasy team was terrible this week.
But I won both of my games.
Same.
So I'm pretty excited.
I won almost every league but that one.
Do you know who's not excited? Anyone in Cincinnati. Because the Ravens beat the Bengals 20-0.
20-0.
Didn't I say the Bengals
This is
were
what
bad?
happens when you just blow up your offensive line and do nothing to fix it. Dalton had 0 time, and Dalton's not great. You know what you get out of Dalton.
The Dalton line.
He's
that's not even a thing anymore. Dalton is getting progressively worse.
How can you tell when he just gets murdered every play?
That's true. I mean, this isn't
There's
going
no
to make
running game.
him go up any higher. Let's be clear there. But him at the Dalton line is him with a decent offensive line.
Exactly.
Without a decent offensive line, Scott Tolzien.
Yeah. He, you can't run the ball, so they know that, you're going to have to pass it.
Why can't they run the ball?
Because there's no offensive line.
That's never stopped other good running backs. Joe Mixon should be able to handle that.
Yeah, let Mixon earn his starting place. He's
Giovanni Bernard is a solid starter.
Understandable, but the same thing, and this I will use the same argument when we talk about the Saints. When you have a running back committee like this, and you're constantly rotating the running backs in and changing who is going where, you're never allowing any of those running backs to truly gain the traction they need.
Yeah, to get hot and stay hot.
It's different with the Saints, and we'll talk about it.
But yet, and still, it's the same kind of concept. You really need, if you have backs that are going to be specialized in certain areas, understandable. But you really need to get one of your backs, whoever you think is going to be your lead back, into a groove, and it needs to happen, rather than just being like, oh, well, we're just going to play around and see who kind of fits, and hope for the best.
Okay.
All right, next game.
Yeah, next game, Steelers. Almost lost to the Browns.
I told you, Browns are starting to put
I don't want to hear that I told you. I'm the one that said they win 6 games this year.
Yeah, but I said they're not going to be the Browns of old. That's what I said. They're not going to be the Browns of old. They're getting better. They're doing the right things.
We're seeing their young talent come out.
And yes, it's a division game, so they're always going to play tougher, but I think
they're going to...
do they play the Jets next week?
I don't know. But I just want to say...
No, Oakland does.
That's going to be a disgusting game.
How is that only a 13.5 point spread?
That's got to be like a 23.5 point.
It's early in the week. It might go up.
Oh, my God.
I don't understand how the Steelers barely beat the Browns and then move up to top the NFL's power rankings.
Yeah, I don't... It wasn't an impressive night
wasn't.
out of Bell.
It wasn't.
No, Bell was bottled up.
That's what happens when you don't practice.
Antonio Brown was nice, but...
Yeah, but that being said, they sell out to... they're going to be a tough team to beat. They even when you stop them in one area, they can beat you in others. And that's
they still deserve to be
and TJ
up there, but they shouldn't be.
I told you I was pissed when the Cowboys drafted Taco Charlton instead of him. I was pissed, remember?
Yeah.
He's something else.
Pissed.
He was something else. I was shocked to hear that he was starting over Harrison. And then when he did that, I was like, you better find another way to get Harrison in the game.
James Harrison told what's his name? Mike Tomlin, listen, I'm good for 7 to 10 plays. my body's breaking down.
Yeah, he's an old.
He's
guy.
not young.
He's still like a captain of the defense, but like.
And I'm sure having him there is actually good for
TJ Watt. Yeah,
because he'll be like, listen, this is what you got to do to be successful in here. I didn't last this long, and I wasn't the player I was for this amount of time because I'd done it wrong. So you have the talent.
It depends. It depends on what you consider wrong. Because he's widely considered to be a very dirty player. He's the original Vontaze Burfict.
Yeah.
It was a different game when he came in.
But I'm sure Steelers fans are happy to see him taking that mentor role.
Especially with a talent like that.
Yeah, TJ.
My God.
Looks like he's following his brother's footsteps.
I mean, he did something his brother's never done. 2 sacks and an interception.
Yeah, that's true.
He actually tied his brother for interceptions, I believe, didn't he?
I don't know.
In his first season, I think they both tied for he tied how many interceptions Watt had in his rookie season.
It's possible. I think T.J. Watt is vastly overrated. I think he's very good, but I don't think
it's one game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with all these rookies.
One game.
I'm JJ. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
JJ. I think J.J. Watt is vastly overrated.
Okay.
I think he's very good, but I don't think he's as good as Von Miller. I don't think he's as good as.
When he's fully healthy, I'd say he's right up there. But he's hurt a lot. He's not. He's got repeated back issues.
He's just big. I mean, I don't think he is as good as a lot of people make him out to be. Is he great? Yes. Is he the best? No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
That's fine.
I mean, I could see the argument for not best or not, maybe not even in your top 10. I can see where you could make the argument, but
I don't even know if he's the best on his team. I mean, I still like Brian Cushing.
No, they don't.
I do.
Okay, Brian Cushing still hurt himself again.
Yeah.
Because of his reckless nonsense. Yeah. It seems like every year, you know what? I'm going to start doing a pool on how many weeks it takes Cushing to go out with a concussion. Because it seems like it's within the first 5 every year.
Yeah.
How about we put on Clowney too for something with the knees?
Oh yeah, that's likely. Yeah, that seems like a good one as well. Or Jay Cutler with a thumb.
Yeah. Oh man. I got a hangnail. Yeah. I think I'm out till 16, Coach. I'm out till week 16.
We didn't get to see Cutler's glorious return.
Week. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Let's continue on. We got the Lions come from behind win over the Cardinals.
That was actually a pretty good game too.
Lions deserved that win. They fought for it. Cardinals did not.
Matthew Stafford showed you why he got paid.
Yep.
Yeah, with his first pass. Did you see that?
No.
First pass after this new contract.
Interception, return for touchdown.
Pick 6.
And then he rattled off 4 touchdowns.
Well, he had to do something. Because I'm sure, like that call, those phones that they have on the sidelines that they pick up? Yeah. I'm sure one of them was the owner and be like, don't make me regret this. And then click.
Well, Fitzgerald had his part. But,
This is Detroit. You may not make it home.
Yeah. Galladay looks good for the Lions. He's their new receiver. Him and Golden Tate were
Golden Tate is the most average wide receiver.
He shows up every Sunday too. Like no one really ever thinks Golden Tate.
He still just puts in the work.
Yeah, every time.
He reminds me of like a better version of like Curly for the Jets. The guy that's just Mr. Reliable. You just throw it to him on the certain plays, and he's getting open.
He is somewhere between. Maybe not between, but if you take Plaxico Burress and mix him with either Devon Best or Darius Hayward-Bay, that is him.
I mean, I guess. But the thing is, he's always dependable yet easily forgettable. That's the best way I can describe him. Always dependable, but you never really think of him as being one of those number 1 wide receivers.
Like Crabtree. You never think of Crabtree, but he'll pull
it's because he's overshined by Amari Cooper. If you take Amari Cooper out of there, he's the star.
Yeah.
But Golden Tate will forever be known as the guy who had the replacement ref touchdown interception call. That play will forever be associated with him. No matter what. He could do a David Tyree or the new thing, the Cole Beasley. And
behind that was an insane catch. That was an insane catch.
That was nonsense. He will always be remembered for that. That being said, better than the butt fumble.
Yeah.
Because Sanchez will never live that down.
Actually, I think I would remember Mark Sanchez more for sneaking off the